My name is Lorraine and I help people live with passion, purpose and positivity. Welcome to my channel and let's dive right into this video, Living the New Paradigm of Law of Attraction. And I'm going to give you an example here. And no, it's not wearing a cycle helmet. This is just a little bit of a joke. So to live in the new paradigm, you don't have to wear a cycle helmet, but it is part of the story. So I thought I'd put it on just as a little bit of a joke, just to make you laugh. Right, so if you've been following my YouTube channels on living the new paradigm, with the book that I've been reading by Nick Brow called Power Manifesting. I'm only still halfway through the book, but I am incorporating what he's teaching from the book into my life, and I want to give an example of how I'm doing that. So in the bank holiday weekend, August bank holiday weekend was about a week ago now, I was going up to the Lake Districts to do some cycling with a friend and we were all excited. We spent 4 hours going up. 4 hours before we stopped for a break. The actual destination was 5 hours in the Lake District. And it was great. We were looking forward to it. We were in a high vibration. We were chatting. Everything was going really great and there was hardly any traffic on the road. And we were really looking forward to our cycling weekend. We stopped for a break at this lay-by and then started again. And the accelerator pedal the car wouldn't accelerate. Oh my God, I thought, what am I going to do? So I pulled over to the side. It's a really busy road. Anyway, I've got breakdown cover, so I rang the breakdown people. He turned up. Immediately, he says, your clutch is burnt out. I thought, oh my God. Anyway, it turns out I've had to leave my car up there. I actually sold it to the recovery man in the end. Not for very much money because the car didn't cost that much money. But what I want to talk about is what happened in the incident and then what happened, how I'm living in the new paradigm. So Chris, my friend, she's of the same mindset as me, and we're both like law of attraction followers, everybody's living law of attraction whether they realise it or not. But since I've been reading the book and since I've been deliberately focusing on what I want, I've got a different mindset than what I used to have years ago. Years ago, I would have lived in even so I'd say 2 or 3 years ago, I'd have lived in the fear mindset, breaking down so far away and not really knowing how I was going to get home. I'd be living in the fear mindset. I'd have resistance and contrast. But no, we were both really cool about it. I was a little bit concerned about how we're going to get home because my breakdown cover didn't cover us getting home. But my lodger kindly come and picked me up and we got home anyway. And everything fell into place. Look, and I accepted. I appreciated everything. I appreciated the recovery people, and and I had non-attachment to the outcome. I knew that we weren't stuck in the middle of a desert, and it was almost like an adventure. And even my friend Chris said, she says, there's a reason for this. Something good is going to come out of this. And I agreed. I thought, I'm not, years ago, I would have totally been stressed out, worrying, but not anymore. And this is how I'm trying to live my life. And like the new paradigm, and this is another thing about the first step of the new paradigm. Love and accept your reality exactly the way it is. So I accepted what happened. Obviously, we wanted to get up to the Lake District to do some cycling, but I had to accept the reality the way it is. And what Nick Brow said is I owned the situation. He says, own your S-H-I-T, S-H.T. He says, own it. Take responsibility for what happens in your life. And I analysed my thoughts prior to going on the trip, and I was worrying about the car and all this sort of thing, and then getting breakdown cover. I've never got breakdown cover before. As soon as I get breakdown cover, I need it. That sort of says something, doesn't it, really? So I loved and accepted where I was. I wasn't getting stressed. I wasn't I wasn't feeling resistance. I was at the beginning. I was feeling a little bit resistance, but not too much. So this is how I'm living the new paradigm, and I invite you to do the same. When things happen to you, know that they're coming to you for a reason. You know, they're coming to help you grow as a person, and you have, through your vibration, you invited it in. And a lot of people would say, yeah, but I didn't invite having terminal illness or a relative dying or anything like that. Not deliberately, no, but to a certain extent, whatever happens to you, you're always on that vibrational frequency. So you're inviting it in. So you've got to be aware of the thoughts you're thinking, your feelings, and the actions you're taking, because this is what produces results. So coming back to my my car breaking down. So since I've been back home, which is a week now, I've been cycling everywhere. I'm feeling so fit. And that's why I wore the cycle helmet. Because I've cycled to my sister's in Baldock, I've cycled to my daughter's in Stotfold, which are quite a long way away, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And it's been like an adventure, really. And I know Chris has had, since she's been back, there's been good things happen to her. So we will go to the Lake District another time, but we'll be more aware next time, and we'll have learnt some lessons along the way. So you do, this is what happens. You learn lessons along the way. You be happy no matter what, just say, there's nothing you can do about it, is there? You aren't in control of what happens to your car, so you might as well just enjoy it. In fact, when we're at Scotch Corner service station, my friend Chris even had a Tinder date. She was on Tinder, and this guy, because it's location based, he turned up from Tinder and he was chatting to her for a good hour or so, and it was very nice. So, all these different things happened, and we chatted, and we were sitting in the car. We didn't get home till 1 o'clock the next morning, but we made good use of the time. We chatted and talked about law of attraction and all positive things. So this is how I'm living by the new paradigm, and it's a great way to live. But I'm consciously aware of my thoughts, consciously aware of what I'm thinking and feeling and how I'm acting, and I'm trying to keep in alignment. I mean, you've got to be in alignment to my desires, and being conscious of them negative patterns that come in. And it is a skill, and it's a skill worth mastering to my mind. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please press the like button, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification. I'll be putting a link in the description below on a free ebook that I've got that was written by an anonymous millionaire nearly 100 years ago. And it explains the law of attraction in very simple terms. It's only 28 pages. I'll also put a link to my website, Instagram and Facebook page. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Blessings, much love, and namaste.